Bonjour mes amis, c'est moi Stephanie and welcome to your Workout Wednesday here at Sayezz Pilates Beyond, where I help you move more deeply and more joyfully into your radiant body as your home, heart open, moving energy. And today, we are going to move deeply into our core with lots of help from our friends, our props, in my version of DOLPHIN. So, let's move. So first of all, gather all of your props. We need 2 bands. It's a lot. It's going to be very helpful. 2 bands, preferably long, a roller, and I have my tuffet. So maybe several pillows, a couple towels, something to prop you up. So first thing is first, take your bands and you're going to make stirrups. So make a little loop. I like to cross and zoop, make a little loop. And cross and loop. And I'm going to set my pillow aside, so you can set your pillows aside. Keep just one of your bands, and we're going to get moving. Today's flow, Dolphin Flow, is brought to you again by a beautiful community member. Thank you so much for leaving your comments. I read them. I love them. They are so inspiring, and this one especially today, I have some deep insight into deep core. I had no idea until I practiced it. So thank you for your suggestions. They're so beautiful. And welcome. So either sit yourself up or just roll the roller under you in the space of your sacrum. So finding that sweet spot. That's going to feel pretty easy when you lift your legs. Here we're going to, if you are unfamiliar with Dolphin, again, like I said, this is my version of Dolphin, but it's in Pilates, it's in Gyrokinesis, and it's an action, and it's an embodiment. Just feel what it would feel like to be imagine what it would feel like to be a dolphin. Oh, so smooth, so supple, so fast, and so joyful. So there's a lot of that going on, that vibration in this movement. So for now, the action here, go ahead and you can anchor with both hands with one. I'm actually going to do both, I think. And just put the stirrup around one foot. And it needs to be relatively tight because we're going to point and flex through that foot. And then from here, we're going to begin just by lowering and lifting, just exactly that. Longish leg as best you can, flex down, point up, really reaching through that heel, creating that space. And the roller really allows us just to feel that length and really connect into our core being. And just easy breath, maybe an exhale down, inhale up. And as we get into this flow, thank you subscribers for being here. You are the reason I show up. And welcome new subscribers. Everyone hit that bell. Fresh videos like this drop every Wednesday. Every other Monday, I bring you a quick tip. Like I said, leave suggestions. I love them. So creative from you. I want your voice. This is a community. And if you want to expand your community with me in live class every week, come join my community, my app-based home that I share with my sister goddess Shem Burns, The Incoming. Check out the description. It's all there. It's free to join. Oof, I can feel. I need to take a moment just to shake my shin there. So now the dolphin, in terms of the movement, is we reach out. I'm going to point my foot and I'm going to keep stretching the band even as I bend. Woo, and then lengthen up. And so what that means is the band, I can just do that and lose the tension. So from here, I'm really going to reach and then point and keep reaching out. And then as you can probably see, my knee doesn't bend that much. It's more of this, yes, it is a stretch and a bend, but it's more of this action and reach. And then this almost like suctioning so that there is tension. It's actually tensegrity, the integrity of being in tension in our muscles here, in everything, in our energy as well, but in our musculature of the leg there. So what that does, it allows, it's almost like we are supple, like a dolphin. And it allows the hammies, the connection there into the bum, into your pelvis to really wake up and enliven. Again, easy breath. Imagine that leg diving in and out of the Pacific. Joyfully splashing. And just a couple more to feel that. Oh, as best you can. Oof. So there's a buoyancy under the leg. It's almost rather than a bend that we are, aiming to find. This might be your first experience with this, so that's wonderful. It's your experience, whatever it is. So again, oof, you might feel it in the front of your ankles as well, all that action through the feet. So opposite side, you might want to switch whatever hand is on top. And then start with the flex down, point up. Really just allowing your head and neck to be easy and just your eyes can just observe. It's kind of nice to observe your body in motion. This side is a different side, so it might feel completely different. And on this next one, let's pause at the bottom. Keep reaching out of the heel. Reach even longer through the toes. And then feel that reach away even as you come in. So you are continuing to stretch the band. I almost got a shiver that time. As you allow the knee to fold just a little bit. So again, rather than kind of slingshotting in and up. It's again as if, we really are curves, but almost as if our bones become more like rubber. And again, just a few more to keep sensing and feeling that suppleness, that buoyancy under the space of the knee and thigh. And really, again, just to fire up the energy of of your radiant body, all the muscles and bones and tissue. Woo! And then just take it off, shake it out, do what you need. Woo! And then excellent, just find your way off and up. Thank you, roller. Your services are no longer needed. And so now, grab your pillow, your tuffet, your stack of laundry, whatever you need, whatever you have, and both bands. I'm going to face that way so you can see the setup here. So as best we can, we're going to allow the prop to help us sit tall. So I'm putting it almost at my kidney area there. And then the arms, fingers face away, and the shoulders really allow yourself to roll in. It's kind of that sardine can feel that we're a little bit, I'll face you this way too for a moment. Zoop, a little bit there, a little bit. And again, just be mindful of your elbows. Keep them soft if that feels better. So then we take our bands and we take it across. So I'm going to hold with my opposite arm. Oops. I want to make sure it stays though. Let's see. Okay, again, make sure your knots stay. And I think this one is nice and taut. And then you're just gonna shake your legs up and we're going to, again, find. So I am relying on the pillow and I'm not relying on the pillow. So I'm not completely flopped down. I'm gonna move this up a little, or my tuff it here. So that is the setup. This is gonna be very helpful, I hope, for you. Ugh. Okay. So legs up in the air, and actually I like to keep fists. I like to pinch the bands between my thumb and make them nice and helpful for you. I'm gonna make this one a little bit tighter. And then make fists. That actually helps the elbows, and it just helps keep everything stable and grounded. Yep, and again, get that tension where you need it. Okay. So from here, you might already be feeling your deep core. So from here, legs long, flex the feet, and we're just gonna start by gliding left and right. And what that means is I'm keeping my pelvis pretty grounded and then allowing the legs or the ankles to slide against each other. So that I'm really reaching that, it's like a push-pull, like a bow and arrow, reaching the bottom leg out, the top leg back into the socket. We're really gliding in the hip balls there. And it doesn't have to be big. If you want to go larger than me, go for it. We're moving into larger ranges of motion. And again, you can just gaze at the feet, gaze at the wonder of your body. And a few more, maybe one more each. And then take a moment just to relax back because it feels nice. Set yourself back up in all ways. And now we glue the legs together, especially at the ankles, and it's almost like we're reaching the top leg farther. So now the hip is coming off, that opposite hip. Shoop. And shoop. And it's almost, instead of reaching directly to the side, you can reach a little bit out to the down diagonal. So I'm kind of looking over there. This one always pulls me away from my prop. So let's pause there for a moment. It's a good time for me to turn this way anyway. So what's really wonderful about this that I am discovering as I'm doing is the connection to, I'll come up here, right here. There's almost this digging right. It's like we dig into the psoas, we dig into our obliques there. We dig that space into the pelvic bowl. And it's so, so satisfying and real deep. So again, zoop, set yourself up. Thank you for allowing me to take that break as well. Kind of get everything back in. Because now we're going to reach into that dolphin. Or we're going to do a few more of what we just did and then flip it around. So from here on that diagonal, what's really bringing us back is that opposite hip. So this is my left hip, and I'm really, there's this, it's like a contraction, yeah? We pull almost like a tiny bit of curl, if you can imagine, around that hip. In. And that really is the magic. One more each, just to begin to bring your awareness there. And again, I keep losing my tuff it. Adjust as needed. So now, with that in mind, we take the legs around. We do a semicircle. And before we get to center, we're already reaching into the dolphin. This is, again, the magic. We pull and then rock into the pelvis. Rock into both sides of the balance of the pelvis. So we reach out to the diagonal, go wherever your body wants to go. You are supported by your props here. Now keep reaching through the toes like we did to start, and already find that tensegrity of the dolphin there, of that bend. And then that opposite hip pulls us back to center. and lengthens up. Flex and reach. For now, let's look what's happening. Let's go where our eyeballs go where we're moving. Now from here, I almost want it to bend. Keep reaching first, then we're still on this diagonal here. Pull in. Oh my gosh, talk about deep core. And reach around. Keep reaching, keep reaching. That top leg is reaching almost farther. Point, and as we bend, we reach more into that hip, balancing us through. So now that's a lot of language. It's a lot of experience. Let's just do a few in flow with our props, and then we'll take them away. Reach. And around. And reach. Keep reaching longer. And one more each. And reach longer. Enjoy that spiral. And relax. It's nice to have that pillow there. And I'm wondering how supportive it is for you. You know what? You can always let me know in the comments. The straps are really very helpful for me. That's what helped me discover, oh my gosh, look at that. There's this deep core. Of course there is. That's why I giggled. So then take your props away, clear, and now let's try the whole thing. You might actually feel even more buoyant. So allow those arms to reach behind you, shoulders slightly in, so no need to find that. And then reach those legs up. So again, we're already in buoyant. So now we know what it felt like with the props. We can kind of feel the pillows underneath, feel the support of the straps, and let's go for it. Flex, reach. Around. Now keep reaching, reaching, reaching. And this is, again, where that magic happens. Up. And around. Keep looking again where your legs are going. Already reach longer. In and up. Again. And up. And almost creating that vacuum breath. And now let's be very coy and look away. Look away, creating even more spiral. Up and wow. And up, let's do 4 more. And up and up, 1 more each, and reach that top leg long. And up, it's almost like you catch the fish and reach with your toes. And up, woo, and then just slide down through the arms. Give a shimmy, shake, shimmy, shake, shimmy, shake. Anything you need there. Take a moment just to come to a place that feels restful for you in your body, in your muscles, in your brain. And again, if that is unfamiliar to you, no worries. Look at that. You just did something hugely deep for your entire body. So bravo toi, beautiful work. Give yourself a hand. And as always, we show up in gratitude for our bodies. So bring that attitude of gratitude over your heart center. And then let that come to stillness. Take all that beautiful tingling energy, left hand over heart, right hand over belly into your body. Fill up your belly, your lower ribs, your upper chest. Almost like a yawn. Suspend. And then sigh of satisfaction out of the mouth. Feel free to stay there. I'm just gonna pop myself back up and again say thank you so much for your comments and for letting me know what you want to see here. It was such a powerful discovery. I actually practiced this in class last week. Such a powerful discovery to feel that push-pull, that tensegrity, and then of course to play with the props. I love it. And then the props, it's also a way to show how the props support you when they're not there. They really are our friends. So again, so much gratitude, so much love. Thank you. Gros bisous. I will see you next time.